Hey, Faye.
All right.
Hi, Faye.
Hi, Lee. How is things going for you this week?
Good. I thought we'd do a little bit of a video on the wrap up for Small Business Month and talk about the month that was King Island Small Business Month 2021.
What went well and what didn't go well?
Yes.
And what we
can take away from it and
okay.
So,
yeah.
What do you
Sounds good. Great. Sounds good. You gave me a few questions before.
I did.
For me to enlarge on for this little thing.
Yeah, so the feedback questions that I've put out for our suggestion box as to what we could possibly do better, what people have taken away. So I'd love to get your thoughts.
All right. So the first one was, what did I get to take away from this Small Business Month? And I do come back to the 2-minute time tasks. That just broke everything down for me. Like, you know, you read that book about how to declutter your home and you get rid of your broccoli and your credit cards. But the 2-minute task was, can I get this done in 2 minutes or less? And if I can't get it done small business way, 2 minutes or less, I actually make an appointment to do it and slot that time slot in. And the idea is you get an hour over at the end of the day. It sounds like a good theory.
Yeah. I mean, look what we've got out of that same session. We've got this Curto designed daily kind of planner that we're testing out to see if that works for us.
Okay.
Rather than just buying a calendar, a diary, we've got our own self-made planner.
So we can actually create the diary that works for our little small business rather than just what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
So we've got schedule, room bookings, to do today, to call or email, appointments, notes, the weather, the date, and that's all organised just for how we work.
That's right. Yeah. So rather than writing notes in just a standard generic diary we normally do, let's try this out. And the good thing is we can change it if it's not working.
Right. Okay.
So that came from that same session.
There you go, cleverly.
How many hours is this going to save us each day?
Heaps. And paper.
True,
paper. Will this be available for any businesses that could call in and say, well, I like that idea, could you do one for us? Or?
I guess. Are you willing to share your intellectual property?
Yeah. Well, this was the template that we ranged, wasn't it?
That's it. So we took bits from in Canva. We took bits from different planners and from the advice that was given in the session about what to include on it, and voila.
Okay, so another takeaway for me is that reinforcement that it's about tailoring to your small business and not saying this is the way things have to be done. So it's tailoring our own little niche way we do things. And also, one of the things was the lady Ali Uren from somewhere.
Switch
Tasmania. And she gave us a hard copy of a package of how to employ and pitch your business, how to attract staff to your business. And people here say, oh, you never get anyone right, or you never get anyone because we're King Island.
Or no one stays. You know, that kind of thing.
No one stays, they get here for a little while. And this lady has turned around businesses in Inaminka and the Birdsville Hotel. Like, you know, so it's all about putting together a package. This is who we want working for us. This is what we will do for you. This is what you can do for us. And then a blurb about where they're coming to, because it's going to be so vastly different. Yeah. And also she was saying, don't feel the need that they're going to be there for years and years and years.
That's true. Yeah.
So it could be just a seasonal thing.
Yeah.
Let them come up and try things out and be prepared just for a short-term employment.
And then you can all leave on good terms. And so, there's no bad blood, no animosity about somebody leaving.
Yep, win-win. Okay, there was another one. What can Curto do more of?
Yeah, I wrote this question because I thought, well, this is the first time we're doing this. So what other things might be people thinking that Curto could do?
Well, my first wish list was Curto is going to be a best example of how a good business is run.
Wow. Geez, let me hold on.
Yeah, okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Curto can do more of providing lateral solutions because each speaker came with solutions of how they did things that we probably hadn't thought of ourselves. So it's just having that opportunity for a business to take away that as well as that. So it's the lateral thought ideas. So Curto can bring in more speakers with those out there thoughts and cutting edge business things that could work for here.
Yeah.
So that's what Curto can hone in on.
Okay.
Okay, Small Business Month. 1 to 5.
How did you rate it?
I thought excellent because if it's never been done before, it's going to be excellent because
True.
it's got nothing to compare it with.
True. It's a bit unfair question, isn't it?
I thought it was a win-win. You
That's
can't
a good
say,
one.
oh, it's better than last year.
That's true.
Okay.
Bit of a cheating question then.
I love cheating. Good. So it's not been done before. So there's opportunity for all the small business people who took part in this for networking, enjoying seminars, workshops, Zoom presentations, maybe they haven't done that before. Maybe they thought, oh, I'm okay, I don't need that. But it's nice to see that, there's a different way of doing things sometimes. So it was opportunities for socially connecting, appreciating other businesses' issues, whereas we mightn't have stepped into their shoes before.
Very true.
And what did you think about that one?
Yeah, so we'd never done it before, and I'd never put on any events like that before. So I think there was definitely learning opportunities and things that I would do better next time. For example, I had hoped that I would have, a QR code set up for each event so that people could give feedback on the spot, but it didn't happen. So that's why we're doing the feedback now at the end. And so everybody that kind of came along to any events will get an email in this next week asking them to give feedback. Whereas I'd hoped that would have happened at each event, but time just, the way the events ran just didn't work. So that's a lesson learned.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was successful. I hope it was. But I'll wait for the feedback.
Wait for the feedback. What is it? No feedback means it was good.
Can I take that as a default?
No, do give us some feedback, please. Please, feedback. Any feedback.
Anything.
Yeah.
Good,
feedback.
bad.
Yeah, feedback is the breakfast of champions.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. So, Small Business Week. What can we do better next year? So, could have it twice a year next year. We could do it end of financial year in June before the 30th. Gearing down, like that was the financial year that was.
Okay.
Yeah. And October, because we need a little something before Christmas, and maybe just 1 week of each. Who knows?
Good point. 2 separate weeks. So
yeah. Who knows? We might start gaining momentum, and people will say, "Oh, gee, I love that dinner we went to for the women in business. I'd love to do something like that again." I think Rosemary Hallett said, "Who wants this again next year, and who wants me to organise it?" And everyone said, "Yay!"
Yes and yes.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. I was there. So there's scope to get have this again and either have little bite-sized pieces, or depending on the speakers and the availability, it could be done again with maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
But I think we're rather professional now doing this because we've done it once. So it's not so hard next year because all the hard stuff's been done.
True. And now we know how all the technology and everything works. Now we know kind of where the good internet connections are and what we can use next time.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What's happening in your week next week? Are you just going to go, it's all over?
Yes, but we've got so much happening.
Have we?
That not official stuff, but
really?
Curto local stuff.
Have we?
Yeah, we've got AGMs happening for all the different organisations.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And we're looking for new stuff as well. So,
yes.
There's things happening.
So,
and we can have a debrief about, when we get all the feedback in.
Right. Okay.
So thank you for participating during Small Business Month. You came along to so many of the sessions. You helped run them, and it's fantastic. Thank you.
It was totally good. So everybody knows we're at 5 George Street, don't they?
Yeah, 5 George Street, Curry. We have our feedback box at the counter, so you can come in and fill in your form, or the one that I'll be emailing out to everybody. They can do it via SurveyMonkey, and we will get the results then.
Okay.
So, or just send us a message. If that's easier, send us a message and we'll get your feedback that way too.
Is that Curto at Kingisland?
kingisland.net.au. Yeah. And thank you so much to all the speakers and all the venues and all the people, our local media that really supported the event by doing interviews with people and promoting it in the newspaper. So much publicity wouldn't have been able to happen without you, because our budget was very tiny. So thank you. And at the end of this video, you'll see a list of all the speakers and their websites, so that if you do want to follow up with any of them, or you actually missed some sessions but you're interested to see what they do, you'll be able to find all the speakers' contact details at the end of this video.
Right. And thanks to John Smith at the hotel.
Yes, he accommodated us quite a lot with events and catering, so yeah, that worked out well.
Anyone else we need to thank?
Well, they're also in the list. I've put a list of thank yous at the end too.
Yes,
that way we don't miss anybody out, because
sounds like a good plan.
It was a team effort to get this happening. So.
Sounds like a good plan. So look forward to the next one.
So this is our last video.
Is it? For a while.
For a while.
Okay. Thanks, Lee.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.